I am Rashada Lopez and the Investment Analyst at Fortress Fund Managers.
So if you've been following our Caribbean Growth Fund NAV, you would have seen that we have reached a value of 738 from the previous week NAV of 716. And this represents a weekly growth of about 3%. That is quite substantial relative to our compounded annual return since inception. This bumped our year-to-date growth to 16% and our one-year growth to 27%. The 3% movement in the NAV that we saw was fueled primarily by our bank's DIH equity holding in Guyana, and this equity was up by an impressive 50% over the last week, and it accounted for 2% of the portfolio. So the combination of the price movement and the weight that we have in that equity contributed significantly to the 3% growth in NAV that we saw. Some of the 3% was also attributable to price gains in our emerging market equities. This week in particular, the US, international, and emerging markets have all tapered down a bit from the previous week's levels, and that is testament to the short-term ebbs and flows in the markets. Jobless claims in the US reached its lowest level since the start of the pandemic, and the European Central Bank indicated a slowing down in its bond purchases as they can see some strong economic growth in the euro area. So all in all, we continue to see the positive impacts of the advancing global economic recovery on our equity portfolios, but that in itself doesn't come without the volatility. However, given the information that we have now and as we near the end of our third quarter, the long-term outlook for the value type of equities that we own remain overall positive.